to a new episode of Beautifully Made. I'm so excited to have our exhibiting artist for November, Rachel Blakney. And so she is in the Stark County, Canton area. And welcome, Rachel. I'm really
Thank
excited that
you.
we get to share all your work with everyone.
Yes, thanks.
Oh, so Rachel, I met you through your inquiry about wholesaling your earrings here in the shop. And so
Yes.
she does beautiful clay work. But then after hearing all the other things that she does, she's been painting for years and all the other interests. She applied to be one of the exhibiting artists very early on. That was very
Yes.
smart because
Oh
you got
yeah.
on the calendar.
Oh
And
yes.
so her work is all these beautiful florals, and you've got animals like, orcas and
hmm
fish and watercolor and oil. So please share with everyone a little bit about yourself and all the mediums that you like to work in.
Yeah. So I love obviously to paint. I'm totally into florals, nature, animals, just everything having to do with nature. And I obviously am obsessed with florals. That's part of my logo. But I used to garden on my own just in my front yard. I didn't do it this past summer. It was just too crazy, but I love to grow my own flowers. I'm friends with April, and she's a flower farmer here in Canton too, Joyful Blooms.
Yes.
So I'm obsessed with her flowers, and I just love to paint them. I love to put them on clay. Um,
Now, it's not just putting them on clay. People,
well, yeah.
she is sculpting them in these beautiful tiny details on her
Yes,
jewelry.
yes. I love to make, that's probably my favorite thing to make with the earrings is the florals. Just because there's so many different things you can do with it. You can make obviously dangly earrings, you can make studs, you can make them big, small, whatever you like. And I just love to experiment with different colors, different flowers. And it seems like, other people are interested as well. Like they love the tiny details. They love obviously the silly ones that I make, like croissants or food items. But um, they just, I don't know, it seems like people like to wear unique things
Yeah.
and support other artists who make unique things as well. So
Yeah.
it's been fun. I've been doing it for about 3 years. So I've been painting a lot longer than that since I was probably 18 in high school, and I took a bunch of art classes, but um, the clay stuff has just been like 3.5 years. So
Okay.
I just decided to try something new when it was right around COVID time, and
True.
I actually quit my full-time job to stay home with my kids. And I just saw some videos and I was like, that looks actually really fun. So I tried it just to see what it was like. I had no idea before I saw some random videos online
Right.
what clay even was or how to bake it in the oven and how to make it, get hard. And then, put it on earring hooks and stuff. But I just tried it one day and I fell in love because there's so many different things you can do with it. And
So versatile. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And it's just fun. I call it like adult Play-Doh. You get to mix the colors yourself and then you just sculpt it into whatever you like. So yeah, I just think it's fun.
Yeah, people are obsessed with miniature things. I find that I have the mini
Yes.
house that you can shop from, but
Oh,
when you're talking
yes.
about the mini food or the
Mm-hmm.
details, the delicate details in the florals, I mean, people
Yeah.
just obsess over that. So you're on the right track.
Yeah. Anything that's tiny is just so cute and people love it.
I know. I know. I love that. Now, I was talking also about your wall art, and you have quite a few
Yes.
different mediums, even in
hmm
our display. So
Yeah.
oil, acrylic, watercolor. Do you have a favorite?
Um, I used to say oil was my favorite,
Mm,
but in this past year, I really just love acrylic. I don't know, I like the fact that it dries fast and you can, give it a second coat if you want in the same day. With oil, obviously, you have to wait 2 to 3 weeks till it dries completely. So
right.
I do like that you can mix oil and play around with it for like a few days until it sets. But I've gotten into like the matte, I like the matteness of acrylic. And I love that it dries quickly and you can paint on top of it or you can
Yeah.
paint a second coat on it or whatever you want to do with it. But I've been recently, I like probably acrylic even more than oil now. And
Nice.
I like watercolor too, but I think acrylic's my favorite.
Yeah, yeah, that's
So,
definitely a different medium. Like you said, you're able to work in layers very quickly
yes.
in
Hmm.
oil, the cleanup and stuff. It is hard, but I love that
Yeah.
you're exploring in all the different varieties
Oh,
of,
yes.
of paint.
Each one is totally unique and different, and that's why I encourage other people, like, if you don't like a certain medium, just try a different one. Like, they're literally all so different, and the different techniques you can learn from
Yeah.
each different kind of paint is just fun. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever explored the different substrates that you put the paint on? Have you ever painted on cradle board or has it only been on canvas?
I've only mostly done canvas, but I have
Okay.
painted on wood before. Like,
Mm,
one of my display boards is wood for my markets. Just like a big wooden rectangle that I put hooks on,
yeah.
and I painted florals on that, and that's fun too.
Yeah.
But I really mostly just do canvases just
Okay.
because it's my favorite.
Yeah. No, is there any special prep that you do for your work or do you just go straight into painting?
I usually just go straight into painting, and then at the end I put like a sealant coating on it just to keep it safe. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
just like to jump right. I obviously do like a little sketch first to see,
Sure.
where I want to place it. But
Right.
yeah, I
Right.
just like to jump right in because I love the painting portion of it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I love how you where everything has a really like you called it moody color
hmm,
palette in your show and a
yes.
lot of black backgrounds and you've got
Yeah.
the bright colors to make them pop and then one piece has some really cool definite outlines and it's got a
Hmm.
lot of requests for like classes. Is there a certain style that
Yes.
you seem to gravitate towards?
I really just love the bold colors and bold lines. So like the one I think that's a magnolia flower that has the
Hmm.
bold black outlines on like every petal.
Hmm.
I just love where you can see the definition between every single little detail on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I do. I have been thinking about classes for next year and just either like a still life of a bouquet
Yeah.
or just a close up of a flower and then sketching it and then teaching people like what shades and how dark each color of each section should be before you finalize that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I have been thinking about that the past week, and maybe next year we'll plan some classes of
That would be great. No, I think
floral
that's a great
paintings.
idea.
Yeah, I think that would be
Definitely.
fun.
Yeah, that piece especially reminds me of like
Hmm.
a stained glass, and so I
Yeah,
think that gets a little bit abstract, but it's still realistic. And yeah, it's got a lot of great positive comments since it's been
yeah.
up.
Well, thank you.
Of course. Have you ever thought about like making miniature pieces of art as earrings,
Um,
like your
yeah,
paintings and stuff?
I mean, I have done a few earrings that kind of look like a little, obviously not a canvas, but
Sure.
that's a good idea to make a tiny canvas that
Yeah,
looks like a
yeah.
painting.
Or a necklace, that'd be beautiful as a charm.
Yeah, I do need
Yeah.
to I need to experiment with that too. But yeah, I have done like little tiny murals of
Oh,
like a mushroom with a little tiny ladybug on top. I had a few of
oh
those.
my
Those
gosh.
usually sell. It's like a very tiny mural. So
Yeah, that
yeah,
sounds cute.
those are fun.
Yeah, I love that. And how many local places can people find your work?
Oh, let's see. I have a list here because I knew I would
Oh,
forget.
yeah, I'm like, I definitely want to talk about that.
Yeah. So I'm in Bombshell Gifts, which is in Belden Village Mall.
Hmm.
They're right by the Dillards and Spencer's Dillards and then them. Um, so that's where I have my biggest collection. And
Okay.
then I'm in Paper Twigs, the florist in on Hills and Dales, I think.
Yeah.
And then I'm in Sprinkle City Bakery in Canton.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at Pab's Creamery, all four of their locations.
Oh, cool.
I think they're all fully stocked, but I have to double check on that. They all have little tiny ice cream cones, so
Oh, fun.
those are cute. And then I'm in the Cake Lady Bakery on North Main
Yeah.
Street.
Yeah.
They have a rack there. And then obviously your store has a few.
Yep.
And then Tansy Run Farms, she had a bunch of chicken earrings and like florals. She's obviously closed for the season,
Okay.
but next summer she'll open for her You Pick Flower Farm.
Yeah.
So I'm in those. I have a few, I think, at Wild Roots Herbal Care, which is in Hartville. I
Okay.
think she still has a few of my mushroom earrings. So
Okay. Sounds like you really try to cater what the store represents. Like the at Sprinkle City, that's a bakery. Are there bakery
yes,
themed earrings in there?
yeah, they have, excuse me, they have different, they have like croissant ones, I think cupcake ones,
Oh.
just like eggs and bacon ones. Um,
I have art palettes here at the shop. They're
yeah,
really cute. Yeah, you're very thoughtful about what you offer to put in
yeah.
those locations, and I
I try to
love that.
put, what people are there to buy and what they would think
Yeah.
is cute in that
Yeah.
location. So yeah.
Do you mainly do earrings, or are there other pieces of jewelry that you also like curate?
Um, mainly earrings. I'm sorry, I've been sick this week.
Oh
Um,
no.
mainly earrings and some bracelets, but mostly
Okay.
earrings everywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
No, they're very cute. I didn't know if people were like, I want a set. It has to have a matching necklace or something like that. So I didn't know if that
Oh
was a
yeah.
request.
I do
Oh,
necklaces sometimes, but
okay.
not too often. Mostly
Yeah.
earrings.
Yeah. I think people like the statement earring. They
Yeah,
want to represent something. So
for
that's
sure.
that's
Yeah.
really good. Well, where can people find you online if they are not local at all those locations? Do you offer your products online?
I do. So I have an Etsy page that I will update on November 10th. So it's going to have all of my Christmas designs. I've been taking pictures of all of them for the past 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And that is etsy.com/shop/Rachel Annie.
Okay. Oh,
Excuse
that's good
me.
because you're Rachel's Clay Cafe here locally. So
Yes.
Rachel
Yeah.
Annie. All right. And I'll
And
make sure I have
then,
links in the show notes.
yeah. And then that will be open on November 10th. Those ones will be like made to order.
Oh,
So I'll put the pictures of them and then as they order, I'll make them just because I've had to fill out my store. So I don't have a lot left.
yeah.
So those usually ship out within 2 days, though. And
Oh,
then
wow.
obviously Rachel's Clay Cafe on Instagram.
Okay.
You can always, send me a message if there's something specific you want. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll make sure we have show in the show notes those links to both those platforms.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's great. And any upcoming news, any other shows? Or you got art planned to be showcased anywhere else or any
Um,
local shows coming up?
not yet for artwork, but
Okay.
an I do have an open house um at Bombshell Gifts on November 15th.
Okay. Good.
So I will be there from 12 to 4 on the 15th
Okay,
at the
good.
mall. So yeah.
Super. Oh, well, thank you so much for still taking the time. I know you don't feel well to
Yes,
talk to
I'm sorry.
us.
I've had a
It's
cough and a cold
okay.
for like a week.
Oh, well, it's going around and the kiddos bring things home. No,
Oh,
I get
yes,
it.
for
I get
sure.
it. Well, thanks again, Rachel. And I'm really excited about having your pieces here in the studio for the month. And I will continue to talk you into teaching
Yes,
because I
I
think that it's
know.
going to be a very fun class.
That will be fun. Yes.
All right. So thanks again.
All right. Thank you
Take
so
care.
much. Yep.
Bye.
Bye.